Hey, Dee.
Yeah, Dino.
Did I ever tell you about Podcoin?
No.
Well, Podcoin is this cool new app that basically pays you to listen to podcasts.
What?
Yeah. Before you get excited and quit your job,
Okay.
it doesn't pay you like that.
Oh, okay.
Like, you're not going to have a second income or anything like that.
Uh-huh.
But it will get you a couple of, like, gift cards to, Starbucks or
What?
something like that.
Oh.
Yeah. And even if you don't, want to take the rewards cards, you can donate the money that you generate to charity.
That's awesome.
So it's really cool. Basically, all you do is you go to your app store for your phone and you search for Podcoin, you download it, look for your favorite podcast like the Shiznit Show.
Right.
Go ahead and start listening. And as you listen, you will start earning reward points.
What?
On top of all of that, if you put in our promo code, Red Rock, when you first sign up, you'll get 300 points right off the bat.
Wow. So I download the app. I listen and collect points and earn gift cards. But when I sign up, I get an extra 300 points?
Yep. And that's not all.
What?
Yep. If you look
There's more?
There's more.
Oh.
If you look in their bonus section for a bonus show, which is a show that's being featured on Podcoin, like the Shiznit Show, you will get 1.5 times credit that you normally get for listening to the regular shows.
Wow.
So it's really great.
So I get bonus points for listening to a show that I'm already listening to.
Exactly.
Right now.
Exactly.
Oh, my God. I'm downloading it. Is it in my Play Store?
It is.
I'm going to get it.
If you're not listening to the Shiznit Show on Podcoin, what are you doing with your life?
What's happening with it? This is Slink Johnson, a.k.a. Black Jesus, your Lord and Savior, and you're listening to the Red Rock Podcast Network. How you love that?
You are listening to the Red Rock Podcast Network, featuring Pod of Thrones and the Shiznit.
Look, this is for my old heads, young G's, etc. Dino Red said he loves the intellect. Yes, he never hesitates. I can rap whatever, bro. I'm only in first gear and still way ahead. Living in the cold world full of that nonsense. Drug heads, teen moms, day-to-day violence. Fiends at the corner, panhandle for bottles. 12-year-olds running around with pistols and hollows. Fuck with my conscience, but still I do. I know right from wrong, but my decisions is stupid. My generation is crazy, and the media proof. Ignorance is bliss, and we is illy influenced. And that's why I'm here. Old soul kicking brand new flavor in your ear. Rapper of the year.
This is the Red Rock Podcast Network. From Red Rock Studios in Los Angeles, California, this is the Shiznit. Now, put your hands together for the Shiznit.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Shiznit Show. I am your boy. I am your host, Dino Red. And I have with me, as always, my ride or dies, Miss Dijon Monique.
What's up, world? It's your girl.
The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Pip Lilly.
I'm back on the block.
He's back, bitches.
Hey, back like he never left.
All right. Man, so it's been a minute, Pip.
I know. It's been almost a month since I was in front of the mic.
Wow.
Wow, it's been that long?
Well, like 3-4 weeks, yeah.
Oh.
Because we pre-recorded Labor Day.
Oh, right, huh? Okay, so it has been a while.
Yeah.
We had so much fun last week.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
I had some good stories I didn't get to talk about.
Oh.
I know, huh? We didn't get to hear about your trip.
Oh, it was good.
It was good?
No, it was crazy. It's crazy. Y'all got, seriously, this is, I'll just tell you, just getting to Chicago. So my flight was supposed to leave Friday at noon, and Jason spent the night on Thursday, and we were all set to go. He's going to take me to the airport at 10, and when I woke up at 8, it said my flight was delayed. It was not going to be leaving till 4.
Whoa.
Okay. All right. I'll deal with that. I called the groom in Chicago that I was going to the wedding and said, look, I'm going to get in a little bit later because I was supposed to get in at 6:30 Chicago time.
Oh, my God.
Pick up my rental car, go straight to the rehearsal dinner. Because this dude, he's like family to me, the wedding I went to. And so I haven't seen his family in a while. And I wanted to meet his partner, his new husband's family, all that good stuff. So I was like, I'm not going to be there. I'm going to get there late. So no big deal. And then I got another text an hour later saying the flight was going to leave at 6. Then I got a text another 15 minutes later saying the flight was leaving at 6:30.
Oh, wow.
Then it was leaving at 7. Then it was leaving at 7:30. At one point in time, they said that they had to get a plane from Chicago, fly it to L.A. for us.
Oh, my God.
And that's the one that was leaving at 7:30.
Oh, my God.
So the groom is tripping. He is tripping. So he's yelling at them on the phone. He's like, look, this is the best I can do. I can get you a flight out at 6:40. You will get in Chicago at 12:30.
Oh.
I was like, okay, all right, that's cool. That's cool. It's cool. So I get on that flight at 6:40. It's a different airline. And I sit in the plane at the gate for an hour and a half. Yeah. Fine. Yeah, I leave later than the delayed flight.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. And then I finally get in Chicago. It's 2 a.m. I get in Chicago, get on the shuttle. I go to the rental car place. Can't find the rental car counter because it's the middle of the night and they change where they do it. So I look for the counter. I find the counter. I find the dude. I get the car. I drive out to bumfuck Egypt, Illinois. I get to the hotel. It's 3 a.m. I say, I'm so glad I'm here. Mm-hmm. And the guy said, oh, man, I just reset the system. I'm not going to be able to check you in for 30 to 45 minutes. I was like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, if you got here maybe 3 minutes ago, like I could have got you in. I was like, do not tell me that after I've been waiting all day just to fly here.
That's like the worst thing he could have ever said.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So at 3:45 a.m., I finally checked into my hotel.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I was up for like 24 hours almost.
Oh, my God, yeah.
That was
You woke
crazy.
up at
Just to
8
get to
a.m.
Chicago.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You're supposed to be there at 6 and you didn't even get there until after midnight.
Yep. But I tell you what, it was a beautiful wedding, and I was fly looking. So
That was my next
everything
question.
worked out.
Awesome.
Cool. Was it your brother that got married?
No, this is a friend of mine. I consider him like my gay godson.
Okay.
He's like, I've known him since he was 19, and I've just watched him grow and change. I remember when he first met his now husband, because I went to Chicago to rehearse one of the cruise ships I went on. And he knew I was in Chicago, so he came by to see me. And he's like, do you mind if I bring this guy? We just started dating. He's real nice. And I liked him. I was like, yeah, he gets the Pip thumbs up. And now they married.
Awesome. So, Pip, you got to give the approval if you want to get married. I got to add that to my advice.
I was one of 2 black people at the wedding, one of 3 people of color. It was very white.
Oh.
Very. And I was dressed super black.
What did you wear?
I had my hair, my dreads.
Mm-hmm.
I had it up. I had like a little funky little style. I had some good like jewelry on. I had like a flowing yellow like tunic, like it was like Indian. I had these white pants on that was fly. And some
linen?
Yeah. I was fly.
Okay.
I was very
then.
ethnic looking.
Yeah.
One of
the tunic.
One of the dude's uncle said to me, he goes, I did that ancestry DNA. And,
No, he didn't.
And I found out that I'm 1% African, East African.
Wow.
And he's like, and my wife, she's 1% West African.
Wow.
I said, are y'all having tribal wars?
Good answer.
Why you telling me?
Right?
1%.
Oh,
I don't affect you when you're getting pulled over.
So shout out to the chat, Castbox Live, everybody checking in. Amy and everybody in there. Thank you guys for listening. And thank you guys for listening to us on all the other platforms that we're on.
Hey.
Over there, down there in the ATL, on Beat Break Radio 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives. Wherever else you might be listening to us, all over the globe.
We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
For streaming everywhere you're streaming.
That's right.
And shout out to Breakbeat.
Yes.
Love your Instagram.
Beat break.
Okay. So, Didi, what's been up?
Oh, man. Well, I just want to give a special shout out to Jessica. Today's her birthday. And also Tedra, it was her birthday.
Shout out to my wife. Tomorrow's her birthday.
Yes. Oh, Virgo season. It's Virgo season. Okay. Just running me down into the ground. Yes. And emptying out my wallets. Thanks a lot, you guys. So, yeah. So, Virgo season has been lit. Turn up. I have the Patron rasp in my voice right now because
Oh, is that what that is?
that's what that is. Because I was partying so hard on Friday. I tried to recover on Saturday, but that didn't work. And so, yeah, I'm here.
Dear God, I'm here.
Dear God.
I met a celebrity.
Who'd you meet? You always meeting somebody. Your house always looking like some house.
What? My house always looking like some house.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like the TV thing.
Yeah.
The location.
Oh, okay. I met Craig Robinson.
Oh, I know Craig Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
He's from Chicago.
Yeah, he's a real cool dude. Real cool.
Well, what'd y'all
Robinson.
talk about?
Well, it wasn't that type of thing. I kind of like bumped into him. He was wandering around City Hall, lost, and kind of my buddy and Reggie, we ran into him, kind of pointed him in the right direction.
That was nice.
But yeah, I was like, hey, he looks just like that that dude. And then my buddy Reggie was like, yeah, that's him. I like Craig Robinson, and he was like, yeah, man. I was like, oh, Mr.
That's
Robinson.
him. Right.
What up, Mr. Robinson? I was like, man, I liked your show. Too bad it didn't last. He was like, oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Oh.
But yeah, he was a real cool dude.
I'm going to see him at the Hollywood Bowl in a couple of weeks. He's hosting Black Movie Soundtrack Part 3.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What is Black Movie Soundtrack?
Part 1 and 2.
Black
Right.
Movie Soundtrack is bomb. If there's tickets left, get you a ticket. It
Okay.
is so good. They do it every other year. It's curated by Reginald Hudlin of the Hudlin Brothers.
Right.
Okay.
It's songs from Black movies.
Oh.
With guest stars like Chaka Khan, El
Ooh.
DeBarge, Charlie Wilson. Last year, or not the last time they did it, Babyface was there, Earth, Wind and
What?
Fire was there, Gladys Knight was there, Bilal was there, Anthony Hamilton was there.
What?
Anthony Hamilton will be there, I think, again this summer too. And they perform. Yeah, you know the movie Claudine?
Yes.
Gladys Knight
Teach me how to
sang.
hold my liquor.
Gladys Knight sang 5 songs from Claudine
Wow.
at the Black Movie Soundtrack the last time.
Wow.
And then they did a tribute to Prince. They did a tribute to Whitney. And the Hollywood Bowl Orchestra is there as well to do like the scores. And
Yeah.
stuff. It's great, and it's hosted by Craig Robinson.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, totally
he's a
worth
great
it. It's
host.
on the 25th of September.
Okay.
I highly recommend it to anybody.
Okay, well, that's good stuff right there. I'm trying to see if I can get that.
All right, y'all ready getting these topics?
Yeah.
Yes, let's do that.
News and noteworthy.
The Shiznit.
So New York City has got a new solution for their age-old rat problem.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, boy.
They got some monster-sized rats in there.
Thank God when I was there, I didn't see any.
Oh, my God. Like the size of cats. So
That's the urban myth, the urban legend. They always say that.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, they've had rat issues for a long time, and so what they have these new traps, in which they end up drowning them in booze.
What a way to go.
is it only for... Is it only for the rats?
The liquor?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think you want this liquor.
Okay.
It's not like rum or something.
Oh, okay.
But it's like this alcohol-based concoction that
Ooh.
it serves a couple of purposes. One of the purposes is that it kind of preserves the rats, so it keeps them from stinking,
Decomposing, yeah.
Okay.
decomposing. Right.
Okay.
So for us humans that are walking around the city, we're not smelling dead rats.
Right, which is
right.
a nasty ass smell.
Right.
Yes.
And rats are smart. They know what dead rats smell like. Mm-hmm. If they smell dead rats, they're not going to go near it.
Yeah.
So they don't smell dead rats, so they still keep falling for the okie doke. So basically, this is how the device works. Think of it as like it's kind of a box, rectangular box shaped gadget, right? Mm-hmm. And it has a little ladder that leads up to it, and you fasten it to you can either fasten it to the building or you can just set it down in a corner somewhere. But they can also fasten it so that it's kind of the top part is flush with a level or something. So anyway, the rat goes up the ladder or either in from some other angle, and the top part is the bait station where they have all the food.
Right.
And then once the rat goes in there, they feed them natural food. The video that I watched, they had like poly seeds in there or sunflower seeds. We call them poly seeds. policies and pine nuts and